Hey guys, I'm back. I have just finished airbrushing a while ago and the parts have dried off now, and I'm going to remove the tape. So this would have been done a few days earlier, but what happened was we were going to into town. We went to the theater, saw the Lego movie, and didn't get time to go to the hobby shop, so had a lot of fun. That was an excellent movie, by the way. But to move on, this is the paint I needed. So yesterday, up in Calgary, so I got to go to a couple hobby shops. Bought this one, Sky Blue, XF14. It's one of the Tamiya gloss colors. And I took off the cap yesterday to test the paint because I was gonna add the thinner to it, and someone had opened it already and just kind of put the cap back on. So I'm so lucky that this did not spill all over my shopping bag. I had a bunch of kits in there, and jeez, whoever the guy was that did that, I don't like you. Don't like you. You did this to me. You did this. Anyways, having a bit of troubles airbrushing though. I'm getting a very the paint's not working the best. What happened was about a month ago I was airbrushing. This is the Neo Iwata. It's my preferred airbrush. I really love this little airbrush. And what happens with this airbrush is it's really good, except this nozzle here, it seems to make like a whirlpool of the air, and doesn't shoot out. So I tried taking it off, and when I airbrush it like this without the nozzle on, it's a wonderful airbrush to use. So I take that off before I start airbrushing. I had to go get something. I can't even remember what it was. It was just loaded up with paint, and my foot got caught around the cord. It's a very long cord. Anyways, ripped this out, bent the needle. I managed to straighten it out so I could airbrush with it, and the needle is like it's straight, right? Imagine it's a straight needle, but it's got like a wave in it like that. So I called up my hobby store that I usually go to, and he said it could take 2.5 weeks because he just got an order in. He usually gets one in every 2 weeks. And I said, no, I'm going up to Calgary. Don't order it because I just saw all these Neo parts there in the store. He said, okay. So I'll go up there. Sold out, sold out. Go back there a week later. They're still sold out. I asked him, so when is this coming in? They said, I'll be here in 2 weeks. So yesterday I go back there. I said, okay, you guys told me 2 weeks ago you were going to get these parts in, and they gave me some bullcrap story of how they couldn't get them like past customs or inspections, and I was like, you serious? You can get needle airbrush parts? So I go over, call my hobby dealer. I said, hey, you remember when I called you? Yeah, you have the part. I had it written down here. Gave him the part number. He says the end of the week, Thursday, Friday, it should be in. Support your local hobby stores, guys. Support your local hobby stores. My hobby store is great. That's why I go to them all the time. I just happen to be up north. So, anyways, that's not what you're here for. I'm already boring you. Check this out. Look at this blue. It is an awesome blue. I love it. It's really nice. I was hoping it would be darker, but on the pictures that I'd seen of it, it looked too blue, too light of a blue, especially when you see like the bottom of the thing. But it has dried into a beautiful, beautiful dark blue, and it looks pretty good to what I would have had or would have wanted. Like I said, it could have been a little darker. I did have to take the cowling off. I thought I was gonna be able to airbrush it with it on, but I found it was a little too difficult to handle. Oh, I see a spot where I missed. That's no biggie. It's the struts there that can be hand painted. But it was too hard to hold. What would have made it easier is if I had left the braces off of the tail. I would have gotten away with it if it wasn't for those meddling kids and their dog. So instead I used this. This is a punch, you make holes with it and stuff like that. So I just put this. This is what I usually do anyways. I just stuck it in there like that and was able to airbrush. Whoops. Don't drop it. So now comes the moment of big reveal. This looks great. I love the gloss on it. I wish there was like some kind of car model I was ever gonna do. I could use this on. Oh, one more thing. I found a model kit yesterday. I was really excited to find it because I didn't think it was just one of those like, usually you go into a hobby store and you find like all the new ones. This one was a surprise for me. I didn't expect to find it in there. So I'm going to be building it next pretty quick here because of a bunch of things happening with the Oscars and stuff like that. So if anyone else has there, the one thing I get asked the most is, are you building, or how do you build a Zero? A6M, how do you build a Zero? If you have a Zero model and you want to build it with me, I'm going to be building a Zero, I think. Or I will be soon. Because I really want to build this one. Again, for the Oscars. So you'll get to see how I build the Zero. Because I do get asked that. In comments and in private messages and all sorts of things. So for this, I'm going to use, I need a sharp knife. And I have to, this is hard to do because you have to press on it. To keep the paint out, but tape likes to stick onto itself. You have to peel it really slowly. And again, it's a darn good thing I primed this model. Oh, shoot. Yep. Crap. I thought that would happen. I ripped the tail out. That's no biggie. That's an easy, just simple glue that back in. I'm not gonna, it's not like it was damaged. But I thought that would happen. I'm more worried actually about breaking the struts. They're not my favorite. So painting this was difficult to do because it was a lot of layering and carefully layering the paint. Come on. I tried not to press on all this so much. Okay. Come on. There. Okay. So I was looking at a whole bunch of models and stuff and found a whole bunch of good stuff. One I should have bought. I'm still kicking myself. I'm like, oh, why didn't you buy that? It was the Zero from the Eternal Zero movie. That's a movie that just came out in Japan in December. And it's about a boy who goes to visit I think it's his great uncle. And he's having problems in like school, and his sister says, well, why don't you come up here and work with me? I'll take care of her uncle. And oh man, the tape residue on here. What the heck? Huh. There's tape residue on here. That's not good. That is not good. Ooh. Okay. I have to figure out something for that. That might just be easy to wash off. I can see, like, you can see all these crisscrosses of where the tape was in there. What do I put on there? That's gonna be a problem. How do I clean that without damaging the paint? Because I don't think water's gonna do it. So anyways, it's a story this is as far as I know because the movie's all in Japanese. So I could have some details wrong. And he goes to them and he asks them about their grandfather, who apparently died in World War II. And he was a Zero pilot, and it's all about this squadron of Zero pilots. And it's called the Eternal Zero, and Tamiya got the license to make a bunch of models. They've made 3 kits. There's a main character, 72nd scale and 48 scale green ones, 36 M5s, and 86 M2, which I'm not sure how it fits into the movie because I haven't seen it. So I found them there, and I was gonna buy like the 72nd scale, and I'm like, no. I had other things on my mind, and I didn't. I'm going, I should have done it. So maybe if I go back there soon, they'll still be there. Anyways, check out the trailer for that, the Eternal Zero. And here it is. Look at that. Straight line. Pretty cool. Looks good to me. Except for that tape residue, which shouldn't be there because this paint is dry. Okay, now I'm going to take my knife and it's time for the finale. The Ravens. Got a little bit of tape there. Okay. I'm really nervous. This is going to be cool. Gotta peel it very slowly so I don't lift the paint off. Look at that. That looks epic. Oh my goodness. I love it. It's just so simple, right? Like there's no detail in it like that there should be, but man, I love it. Okay, let's do the other side. There's something wrong with this paint though. I think it's like, I think after this model is done, I'm gonna have to throw away the paint because it's pretty bad. It's basically like making like sticky bits in it and stuff, and I'm not impressed with it. It's because the cap was left off. Look at that. There's the other one. Oh man, that is so cool. I don't know what to make out of this with the tape though. I wonder if anyone knows. I'll probably just search around the web. But I bought this. This was the finest sandpaper they had in the store the other day. 1500 grit. I wonder if I wet sanded this, it would still keep its shine on it. Even if it doesn't, I can just put Future over it, which I might just do anyways. Let's put the tail back on. So yeah, check out the Eternal Zero trailer. I hope that it comes out in at least English subtitles. I really want to see it. It looks pretty awesome. That's not why I'm doing. That's not why I'm building a Zero next, though. I'm building a Zero next for other reasons. Okay. Oh, hold on. I think it's crooked. Yeah. Okay. Oh man. I am so happy with how this looks, guys. Look at that. Man, oh man. This blue is awesome. There is one painted like this that really flies, and I bet you this is the same blue. Okay. And let's take out the... Oh. Oh, it's like baked in there. Sick. Okay. Oh. Double prizer. The thing's painted blue in the cockpit. Man, oh man. Oh, that's so awesome. So, that's it, guys. That's all I'm gonna do today. Gonna go and take a break and do other things before the evening's over. I'll try and figure out what to do with that tape. I'm gonna leave it alone overnight and keep it in a warm place. And yeah, come back to it in the morning or afternoon. I don't know what went wrong there, but it does have me a little upset because you can definitely see it, but who knows, maybe I can clean it and you won't even, or do anything to it and you won't even notice it. And yeah, I'm gonna repaint the struts right now. I thought I got those pretty covered, but obviously I didn't. But yeah, so I'm excited. That looks fantastic. That's even better than I had imagined. And so yeah, that's it. If you have a Zero model, pull it out, because I'm going to be building a Zero next. I'm pretty sure, or I will be in the near future. I'd really like to. And that's about it. So I'm going to go finish painting that. Rotten paint. Anyways, guys, take care.